I, 68 male, am planning to end my relationship with partner 66F after 35 years, looking to hear from others who have ended long relationships.
Ending a 35-year relationship isn't a decision anyone makes lightly, but sometimes you just know it's time. I am a 68-year-old man and my partner is 66. While we never got married, we have been together for 35 years, and I am currently planning to bring this chapter to a close. Looking back, our 30s and 40s were wonderful. We raised our child together, shared our lives with pets, had healthy careers, enjoyed an active sex life, and truly had a lot of fun. Of course, there were arguments and disagreements, but our lives were so busy that we managed to get along well regardless. Things started to shift in our 50s. Once our child moved out and our circle of friends began to shrink, the conflict became more frequent. Although we remained compatible in our core values and our politics, we simply couldn't find common ground on our day-to-day lives. We tried seeing couples therapists to resolve these issues, but nothing ever seemed to stick, and slowly resentment started to build on both sides. 5 years ago, we decided to move across the country together, but that only invited more conflict into our home. We developed a cycle where we would have vicious, angry arguments, only to resume living our normal lives an hour later without ever actually resolving the underlying problems. That constant fighting finally killed the physical side of our relationship, which had managed to stay alive until about 3 years ago. At this point, we have become terrible housemates.
It is a laundry list of issues. I cannot stand how noisy she is, her lack of critical thinking when it comes to problem solving, her increasing social reliance on me as she's quite introverted and hasn't made any friends here, and her total lack of a filter whenever she has a beer, which she does every single night. To top it off, she has a dog she hasn't trained and it barks constantly. I know she has her own list of complaints about me, too. The reality is that 20% of the time, we are perfectly in sync. We laugh and have a great time together. I do not hate her, and I certainly don't dislike her, but I simply cannot stand living with her anymore. I don't want to hurt her, but I don't believe I can stay. I know this is going to be life-altering for both of us. I am reaching out to hear from anyone who has ended a long-term relationship later in life. How did it work out for both of you? What was the hardest part? Are you glad you made the choice? Were there any surprises? And do you have any suggestions?